If we can flip multiple heads, we can knock out any Pokemon we wanted to. As you can tell from the title, in this video, we're going to be playing Mega Kangaskhan on Pokemon TCG Live. By the way, if you guys are new here, hi, my name is Win, also known as Royal Illis. We do a lot of Pokemon TCG content here on this channel, so if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let's check out the deck list and quickly go over it. I'll also have it in the description if you want to copy and paste it and play it yourself. There's not much to say about this deck since we only have 2 Pokemon. Let's start off with Mega Kangaskhan. This will be your main attacker of the deck. For 3 colorless energy, it does 200 damage, and you flip a coin until you get tails. The attack does 50 more damage for each heads. So the more heads you get, the more damage you do. Seems like a fun time to me. And let's quickly talk about his ability as well, which states, once during your turn, if it's in the active spot, you can use this ability and draw 2 cards. It's a decent attacker and a good draw engine. What's not to like? I guess the only thing is you need 3 energies to attack, which is a lot. But that should be fine since we're running Cinderace. Cinderace has an attack that costs 1 colorless energy and does 50 damage. And you get to search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. But you might be thinking, why do we have Cinderace and not the pre-evolutions? Well, that's because of its ability, which states, if this Pokemon is in your hand when you're setting up, you may put it face down in the active spot. And that's why we're running 4 of them. We want to see them in our opening hand, that way we can accelerate to our Mega Kangaskhan. And it also has a free retreat, which is pretty nice in my opinion. But if you don't start with the Cinderace, we still have cards like Crispin and TM Turbo Energize. So we can still power up our Mega Kangaskhan and do big damages. And that's a quick overview of the deck. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments. But other than that, let's get straight into the games. Jumping into our first game here, we do want to go second with this deck because we can attack with Cinderace right away, doing 50 damage. And we lost a coin flip. But like I said, we can attack right away, accelerate energy onto our Kangaskhan, and we're able to use the supporter too. So going second is definitely better, but let's see what our opponent decides to let us do since they want the coin flip. All right, looks like we're going first, which is fine too. We still get to attach for turn. Okay, we have double Mega Kangaskhan. No Cinderace, sadly, but that's fine. Like I said, we still get to attach for turn. And I think that's all we can really do. Ooh, Boulevard. I think I'm gonna use the Mega Signal here, just to thin out first before I draw. Yeah, let's draw 2. See what we can get from here. Okay, not much. So I'm just gonna attach. Next turn we should be able to attack as long as we hit the Crispin from the Pokégear or from the Run Aaron ability where we draw 2. They have an Arven and a Boulevard. I'm scared this is like Tank Turtle with the Mega Kangaskhan as well. I've been seeing that around a lot on live. Okay, a Nest Ball and a Turbo Energizer. Why do I have a feeling this is a mirror match? But they have the Boulevard. It might be a mirror, but they have the Boulevard, which means it's harder for us to knock out their Mega Kangaskhan. Alright, they're just attaching. I'm surprised. I don't know, because they got a Turbo Energizer. I guess they're hoping they hit another Mega Kangaskhan, so that way they can Turbo Energize to that. Okay, they're just gonna Turbo Energize to the Boulevard. Very, very, very questionable plays, I would say. Yeah, if I just hit a Crispin, I should be ahead. I'm able to get the first attack off. Okay, let's draw first. Kind of thin out before we Pokégear. We got a Crushing Hammer, which is good. Let's Crispin. Doesn't matter what energy we run, we're like basically 1 of each. We can attach manually. And then this, let's Crushing Hammer this. The front Mega Kangaskhan. Yup. Now he's not able to Crispin and attack next turn. That's actually pretty good. And now we do hopefully 2 heads. We need 3 heads actually. Oh no, they don't have 2 Buffalons. There's 2 heads. No. Yeah, this deck is very, I guess it's a gamble. If you guys like gambling, this might be the deck for you. But if you can like land 3 heads majority of the time, you can knock out anything. You might need 4 for some Mega Pokemon. But they have 2 Buffalons out now, which is pretty scary. But I don't think they'll be able to attack me. Oh, not the Penny. Okay, we have our own Penny as well, though. Well, they're going to attack us for 130 here. And then they can do 200 later. But they're still so behind on, like, energy. Scramble Switch? They're running Scramble Switch? What? Alright, maybe they're cooking a lot harder than I am. So the Turbo Energize turn was fine. if they're running Scramble Switch. Oh no, if they get 2 heads, they just win. Oh man. Okay, 1 hit. Okay, we're safe. Man, if only we run Scramble Switch. No, but we run Legacy. Let's draw 2, see what we can do. Boss and a Bravery Charm. Not gonna do much. I think I Pokégear. Hopefully there's a Penny. I don't really want the Penny. I wanted a Crispin to kind of set up. I can Arven for Gear and Charm. I can attach the Psychic that I have in my hand. Yeah, just make it harder for them. Attach. This guy's going down anyways. Next turn we just gotta, with the Pokégear, we can get the Crispin. Oh, we're only doing 250. Or 190 minus 60. It's looking rough for us, guys. They're gonna take the first 3 prize. Not the Iono too. We haven't knocked out anything. It's okay, maybe we can hit the supporters we need. Okay, we got the Crispin, which is good. They're gonna Artisan. They have a Monkey Dory. Are you serious right now? So they're basically playing Tank Turtle, but instead of Turtle, it's Kangaskhan. If we can somehow power up both Mega Kangaskhan right here, we can Penny up later. We can Energy Switch before we Penny. Okay, they're attacking. It doesn't matter how much they roll. They're gonna knock it out anyways. Alright. We can also... we can try to get Legacy Energy, I guess. Yeah, we need Legacy Energy on one of our Kangaskhan. And we have to Penny. So let's Crispin. We have 2 left in the deck. Doesn't matter which energy, really. And now I'm going to Earthen. Get rid of Cinderace in case we get Iono. I don't want it in the deck. I might just get 1 here. Maybe not any at all, because we can Crispin. Yeah, let's not get any at all. So we can still Crispin if we need to. And then let's run Aaron, draw 2 when it's in the active. Okay, we got our Penny, so that's good. So if we need to, we can like attach Energy Switch. It's a little bit, but I don't think they can attack next turn anyways. We might be safe for 1 turn. But we had to knock this out. 1, 2. Okay, so we're doing 300 minus 60, which is 240. We got plenty. And yeah, I don't think they'll be able to attack this turn. So we might have to dig for boss. Just knock out their Mega Kangaskhan. Oh, they're already putting it up in the active. Okay, they're using Artisan. I don't think they're gonna attack here. They're putting out another Monkey Dory. Yeah, they can Crispin for next turn. Okay, where's the energy going? Huh, I'm confused on what their game plan is. Can you imagine if next turn we just hit like 6 heads and just end the game that way? Okay, they're drawing 2. Maybe they're digging for Iono. Oh wait, they already Crispin. What am I saying? It's been a long day, I guess. They're thinning out their deck. They're scared that I'm gonna Iono them, maybe. They didn't retreat. So, set up for the bench, of course. Let's Crushing Hammer. Hopefully we hit. Get rid of some of these energies. It did not hit. I think I'm kind of down to Arven to get another Crushing Hammer here. That just prevents them from Crispining, but they could have Energy Switch. And we landed 2 tails, but that's okay, because we still can draw here, but we Ooh, we got Legacy Energy. We wasted all our luck on those. So now we're gonna hit a bunch of heads. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. So that's 200. What is? Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, we landed tails on those crushing hammers that we can land heads to finish off the game. GG to our opponent. Before we move on to the next game, I just want to give a big thank you to my channel members. You guys are so awesome. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. If you want to become a channel member and get some extra perks, make sure you click on the join button right down here below. Jumping into our second game here, guys. If you guys are still watching at this very point, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support. If you guys do enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. Our opponent lost the coin flip, therefore we get to choose. So we get to kind of showcase you guys now how it is to go second, which I think is a lot better. And we are able to start Cinderace this game. Very nice. And Crushing Hammer, which is pretty good to slow down our opponent. And we have an Arven to kind of set up more as well. And we're facing a Pikachu. And I'm guessing this is Joltik box or Terra box. Let's see. But them starting a Pikachu is pretty bad since Cinderace can't do 50 to it. So they got the nest ball down. Let's see. Is it Terra box or Joltik box? It's Rhydon, so it's probably Joltik box. So they're grabbing 2 basic lightning Pokemon from their deck and adding to the bench, which it's Iron Hands and Pikachu here again. And they attach 1 energy. So they're getting ready to Pikachu me. They're not, I don't think they know what deck I'm going against. But as long as we have Charm, Pikachu can't one-shot us. Hopefully they don't run jamming. I doubt they run jamming. Let's do that. Do the Crushing Hammer. Hopefully that hits the Pikachu. It did not hit. So I think I'm gonna Arven here. Definitely get a Charm. Probably get the Mega Signal so that way we can have another one. Another Mega Kangaskhan later. And then let's just... I might just Earthen Vessel. Thin out a little bit, have some energy in our hand so that way next turn we can attach 1 to the second Kangaskhan. So yeah, attach 3 energies. Pretty busted. It's ready to go just by 1 turn. I can hit at least 200. So I just need to land 1 heads to knock out most of these Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field. Alright, there's the Joltik. Is there a way for them to retreat into the Joltik though to start attacking? Okay, Ultra Ball's coming down, which I'm guessing is going to be a Latias, or to get a Latias. Yeah, there's the Latias, so that free retreat. Then he can start setting up to both Pikachu, I guess, or maybe just 1 Pikachu since I already damaged the other one. Oh, he has Crispin as well, so a lot of his Pokemon can be set up. Yeah, his Pikachu, one of his Pikachu is already fully set up. I wonder if he's gonna charge up his Iron Hands here. He can take like 4 prizes if you just Pikachu plus Iron Hands after. But that's kind of risky, right? We got a Crispin, not bad. I'm gonna Mega Signal the Kangaskhan. I think I'm actually gonna Earthen. Kind of want a Pokégear to try to just find boss later, and the Charm kind of helps. That way we don't get bossed up, and then we can just attack. We don't need a Crispin since we're attacking a 1 prizer for a 1 prizer, and we just accelerate the energy to our second Kangaskhan anyways. And the Pokégear kind of, like I said, we want to dig for a boss next turn, because if they decide to bring up the Pikachu, oh, we just got a boss. We are fine. But yeah, they bring up with the Pikachu that's not damaged. Obviously, I just want to boss up something else. Ooh, a Fez. A lot of things we can knock out for sure. We just need 1 heads every time, like I said. All right, the Pikachu's coming down. Dude, they got the boss. Oh, they do have the boss. Okay. So we're no stadium though. No jamming, right? So we're still alive. Let's see what we get from this. We got a boss's order. Let's draw from our run errand first to see before we do anything. We have Crushing Hammer. I'm down a Crushing Hammer something. Let's Pokégear first. Ooh, we got a Penny. Penny is good here. So we can Penny up this Mega Kangaskhan. But let's Crushing Hammer first, which lands. Let's see what we should take out. I'm thinking this Pikachu is not a threat, I would say. There's one metal in the discard. There's 3 lightning in the discard. I'm down to get rid of a lightning, but I think we get rid from Miraidon, since I doubt they're gonna use Pikachu to knock out a 50 HP left. And oh my gosh, why? I didn't mean a Crispin. We're supposed to Penny. Oh my gosh, we were supposed to Penny, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, we just attach. We just threw right there, I think. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh. Okay, that's okay. They can take a 3-prizer. That's fine. We have ways to handle this, I guess. Lesson learned. Don't press too fast on Pokemon TCG Live, because we were supposed to Penny that round. But hey, they only have 3-card hand, so maybe they don't have much. So this Pokégear is really important right here. Got a Crispin, so they can attack with Pikachu. But will they attack with Pikachu? Let's see where they put the energies. Okay, they got a Psychic. And then 1 to Pikachu. Are they gonna attack with that Pikachu? I think they are attacking on that Pikachu. Then they're out of energies. Yeah, they're going for it. Okay, and then there's no energy left on their board. They can't really Crispin into a Pikachu. Miraidon can't really knock out my Genghis-on. Okay, very interesting play. I think what I'm doing is I'm gonna boss up the Fez, kind of reduce his draw engine. But of course, before we do that, we got to draw with our cards as well. We have multiple Penny, which is fine. But yeah, let's boss up this Fez. 1 heads is all we need. Please reduce their draw, and then we can knock out the other Pikachus later. 2 heads, pretty nice. All we needed was 1. I guess they can Crispin to Miraidon, but like I said, they can't one-shot us. And then we do have Penny as well. But I think we're running out of energies. I don't think we have any left in the deck, so we can't Crispin. We Crispin last time, and it didn't work because there's no energy in the deck. And we didn't mean to Crispin. It's supposed to be Penny. I'm still ranting about it. A Mew. Okay, a lot of things we can knock out for sure, as long as we keep having boss or hit multiple heads. They're attaching to Iron Hands and no Crispin, just an Arven. So we should be able to win this game since they aren't attacking again this turn. All right, I think since we have a switch, I might switch to Cinderace here, but of course we're gonna draw first. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Cinderace and boss up the Pikachu with 190. This way, if they do they have to boss me up in order to like damage my Mega Kangaskhan. If not, they have to take out a 1-prizer, and then my Mega Kangaskhan still is full HP. Yeah, I'm out of energy, which is okay. We have Legacy, which is fine. All right, I'm pretty sure we just win next game. There's no way for them to do 300 unless they have a Pikachu. I think their only resort of attacker is probably Bear in this round. Excuse me. All right, yeah, Ultra Ball's coming down. They're using Iron Leaves. Okay. I think Bear would have been harder just because I would need 2 flips. This only need 1 flip. Right, if I didn't have the boss in hand. All right, they knocked out my Cinderace. They can get their 1 prize, but we already have boss in hand. We also can draw 2 more if we needed to, but we're just gonna make it simple. quick to finish off this game. Boss up a Pokemon that we can knock out, which will be the Pikachu, to take our last one prize. And we didn't land any heads, which is fine. We landed it on the ones that were important. But yeah, GG. I hope you guys understand this deck. It's definitely really fun. It's a troll deck and very simple. So like I said, GG. That is it for this video, but let me know in the comments what I should play next. But in the meantime, check out my other videos right over here. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next video. Whoosh.